Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer, where it's time to begin another deep dive. We are on the 6th deep dive, hour 7, and today we start looking at the PsyOps syndicate type. We're going to see what we like, what we don't, and generally rank it amongst all the other syndicates to see how we feel. Our first target is the Codebreaker, and what might we have to do to best them? We've got Do Not Get Caught on Camera, Pacify Guards with Concussives, Blind Target, Blind Guard, Destroy Cameras, Destroy Surveillance Recorder, Eliminate Guards with Snipers, and Distract Target. So not a whole lot of kill methods really, except for some guards getting sniped. Gives us a certain amount of freedom, and we're going to Haven, which I feel we've seen quite a lot recently, but also Sapienza and Santa Fortuna. So, do any of these look particularly tricky? One Disguise, No Witnesses for Sapienza, whereas Haven, Don't Get Caught on Camera, Destroy Surveillance Recorder, Poison Target. That all seems so simple, so maybe we'll do Haven as a showdown. Maybe we will begin with Sapienza, where we've got to take out a surveillance recorder. We've got to use just one disguise, and there can be no witnesses. Timed Hide and Seek should be alright, and so we do have a fair amount of freedom to bring whatever we may choose. So we'll bring the usuals. Maybe bring a coin along as well, and then we'll grab a pistola. We got any special ones on that wall? No, we haven't. So we'll just grab probably the assassin's one. And maybe we'll treat ourselves. Bring a little subby along, just in case we've got any keycard doors that we absolutely have to get through. And maybe a rubber ducky? No, I'm going to try to avoid using freelancer tools that then need to be recollected from the crates. You'll see why as we go through the campaign. It's night time. That might mean a certain laboratory is operational down below.
Hey, need anything cool?
What you got, pal?
Of course.
It's always a good start, running into a shopkeep. Now, I'm inclined to buy freelance tools, but also a Leviathan. Hoo-hoo! We like the Leviathan. Yeah, I don't normally buy freelance tools.
Good doing business with you.
But there's a lot
You
of
know where to find me if you
occasions
need to stock up again.
where they would come in handy. Where even are our targets? Yeah, we've got a lot of occasions where you've got blind target or things like that on PsyOps, and so you tend to use a lot of reusable freelancer devices. Now, our target isn't terribly far away, but we can't really see them from up here, so guess we're not using our shiny new sniper rifle just yet. No witnesses. We'll have to bear that in mind. Where's that doorway gone? There it is. No witnesses, hiding and, well, not seeking. We're just hiding. Other people might be seeking. Sorry, miss. So target number 1 is upstairs a bit. Is he in the meth lab? Cesario Bolognese. Is that really his name? So we might want to pop into the toilets, because I think that will give us a hidey hole. Now we want to get into here. Yeah, it's all sealed up top. So it's definitely not a place we're allowed. It's also got a keycard door, which means it was wise of us to bring a submachine gun. We didn't know that we were going to be buying a powerful sniper rifle, but as we've got one, where is the door? There we go. So that's the door unlocked. She is surprisingly not panicked about that,
Who cares?
despite 3 shots being fired in close proximity to her. She's just like, it's fine. Must have been the wind. And she's gone back to just chilling. There was a guard in there, but he's gone upstairs again, it seems. Yeah, we are definitely trespassing. So a disguise might be nice. Downstairs leads to not much of anything. Oh wait, there's a guard. There's a second guard. Do either of them come this way? I mean, they might do if I turn on that radio to distract them. Ah, it says call meth dealer. Okay. So that would call someone down from upstairs, perhaps, to come down and meet us and do a deal. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're definitely trespassing here.
Yo!
No, you heard that.
Huh? What the hell?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
you go seek help. Don't come down here. Look, I warned you. You're not even allowed in here. It's fine. Well,
Hey, Universal Soldier!
why is everyone coming down the stairs at the wrong time?
Hey, what?
It's fine. It's not doing much for subtlety though, but there's still no witnesses. So all the way up. That's the guard who was there, okay. Now this is another place where our submachine gun can come in handy.
Need help here! Somebody!
And there we go. Target down. He's wearing an old hazmat suit. And
What the?
there's his friend also
Oh,
wearing a
man.
hazmat suit.
What happened here?
So one of these is the actual target. Like,
Oh, this is not good, and I'm on parole. Oh, shit! Help!
yeah, this was like a sort of concept elusive target level, I think, that never actually got made into one. Yeah, Bianchi. Bianchi is the actual target, and I think that's the guy in the white suit. The orange guy is just his assistant, I guess. Where are we going to find a recording device that we can take care of? I should have brought a camera along so I could have pacified some couriers in a peaceful sort of way. There's a safe as well, isn't there? In the Sanguine shop. We haven't got the right outfit for it, but we've got to go for it. It's a safe. Going for safes is what we do. And even if something goes wrong and we lose no witnesses, because things just escalate wildly out of control, it's still fine because we'll still make more money from the safe.
Salute, soldier.
So there's a few people in here. You're just a worker. You're onto us. Yeah, we're definitely trespassing.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, that guy's sus. But maybe we can lure him? No, he didn't hear that. Okay. He's going back to work. There's one there. There's that one. If it wasn't for that one there, we could sneak behind this one, perhaps.
Situation is getting...
What if we turn on the sink in here? Will that lure in our friend? Can you be lured in? Doesn't seem like it, but maybe if we... Oh no, there we go. It has triggered. Good. Bonk. Wonderful. So that's one less target between us and the safe. The fact that their backs are turned is good. because no one's going to notice her, are they? So now we've just got this lad who's about to come out here. Oh, he's not even a guard. It's just a store clerk. That's surprising. Yeah, well, live and learn. Or not, in his case. Where's those clues? Clue number 3 is proving elusive. Maybe it's beyond the safe. I mean, isn't there a fire extinguisher nearby? I'm sure I've usually fire extinguisher that safe. There's a lot of disguises about, just lying around. Kitchen assistant there. There's one down here. Store clerk. There's one out here as well. Mansion security. It's a feast of disguises. But what it's not is a feast of safe clues. Body found.
Something?
You haven't seen shit, mate. I suppose that's my fault for not tidying up. Body found. Oh, that's back at the lab. That's okay. We're nowhere near that right now. Any fire extinguishers down here just hanging about? Maybe the last clue's out front here somewhere. But again, doesn't seem like it. So maybe we are going to have to go into that other store. Let's just quickly check. No, there wasn't one in there. Good. Now, this mansion security, he was looking for Mr. Santos. He has also spotted that body that I've still not tidied up because I assumed everyone
All right, up you go, up you go. Come on. Up.
was... Yeah, I assumed it wasn't required. Okay. Unconscious witness now. This is my fault. But let's do the maths here. Killing a civilian, minus 50 mercies. No witnesses, plus 1,000. Wonderful.
No. Hey, what?
Now, who's that who's been found? Someone with no clothes on, so that's still back at the lab. That's nothing to do with us right now. Maybe I should move this woman though. If people are going to keep roaming around this area and stumbling across her, then it's going to get me into more bother if I'm not careful. So is the last clue like in this kitchen or something? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it should be, because it feels like this is far enough away from the safe that it shouldn't be involved. Although, that said, it is up here after all. Now it's just a matter of finding a recording device that we can deal with, which shouldn't be too bad, because there should be one up in the town hall on this version of the map still, one would think. Is it the town hall? Is that its official title? Yeah, that's Town Hall Square, so it certainly is the town hall that we're looking for. Now, what's going on in here? More of these guards. I just wanted a quick shortcut back up to the top. But now I'm going to have to murk a few more people, it seems. But they're only guards, so we can murk them without getting into too much trouble. You're a guard, right? I hope so. Yeah, you are. Might not have saved us that much time, but it was more interesting than just running up a road. Now, this will probably be locked. Yeah. Does anyone care? No. Wonderful. Are there cameras though? Yes. Where are they pointing? Okay, we have been recorded by a Securo camera. But that's the box we're going for. So it shouldn't really matter that much. There's a witness though. That might be the guy who is there. That might be our witness. No, he's not, apparently. So who's our witness? That guy? Yeah. Very well. There are now no witnesses. And we can leave. That was quite a involved first level. Normally we're in and out in a couple of minutes, but we had a few little jobs to do. It's looking very much like we're going to get out with a perfect run, so we can't really argue about that. Ciao, Sapienza. We got our red rubber ducky back. It's served us well. And will do again, I have no doubt. Santa Fortuna then. Destroy a surveillance recorder again. Blind a guard. Poison target. So yeah, this is where we start running into needing reusable freelance tools on a regular basis. We've got a flash grenade. But the flash grenade is shite. The flash phone is what we're going to bring. Because the flash grenades and such are notoriously unreliable. What's our objective here? Submachine gun epic. We've only really got rares over there, unless we've got something better over that way. Sniper kill epic though. We've literally just picked up a sniper rifle that fits that bill. So that can come along. We haven't got time trials to worry about this time, which is great. Haven't got the space for a submachine gun this time, but we've got the sniper rifle that will open doors for us. Do we also bring our little flashy robot? I'm not sure how reliable this is, but maybe we'll try that first, and if that fails, we'll use the flash phone. So it doesn't really matter which surveillance recorder we go for. We don't need to worry about getting caught on camera at any point, so we just need to take out a surveillance recorder for the purposes of the challenge. So Martinez's compound is probably the best bet. We are trespassing, but does anyone really care? I mean, that camera will, but that's down.
Am I talking to myself here? Hola! Someone go to the seat store.
Someone noticed that, which is kind of unfortunate if he reacts, but maybe he's not going to react. Those coconuts above that guard.
Okay, yeah. I'm still looking.
They are. Interesting.
I hear you loud and clear.
I think a target has been spooked and might be leaving the area. But we don't have any worries about outfits. We can wear what we like. So we can pop that one on for now. Hopefully people will still think it's a tragic accident, even though his pants have fallen off. Now we're free to do our thing.
If this thing ever gets done, I'm buying champagne for the entire office.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
There we go. Do we need this outfit? Where are we going? We've got two targets in the mansion area. One's down in the submarine docks, and the other is just hanging around. So we probably don't need this outfit. The guy out there is an enforcer for it. But he won't enforce our own outfit, so we'll just go back to that. And out we go. Our supplier is down at the plane crash. Guess that'll tell us whether or not this is the Embrace of the Serpent version of the map. I don't think it is. Simplest way to find out is to head up here and have a look. Shaman powder, is that just the knocks people down version? Yeah, it doesn't flash people. It's the other powder that flashes people, but it's cool. It's all good. So the fact that those are street soldiers tells me that this is the regular version of the map and not Embrace, because Embrace would see that being mansion guards. And we'd also be trespassing by this point if this was Embrace. So what do you have that could be of use? We haven't quite got the cash for the White Trinity. Once again, I will buy the freelance tools. Maybe I'll come back at the end and buy an SMG. But I don't have the outfit for it now.
You know where to find me.
Now it's full hostile. Is it more street soldiers? Yeah, it is. They are not going to like me being here. And they're going to express their displeasure swiftly with bullets if we're not careful. So let's do the same. Body's finally been found back at the compound, but that's okay because it was still an accident. And we will go back into the street soldier outfit. So this will let us get closer to an entrance to the underground lab. It won't let us in, but it's one step closer. Or we could go into the mansion first. Oh, we're trespassing already. Okay. Now, can we take out that camera from here? Yes.
I talked to you. Check out where it was. Radio. I got nothing here.
So he's given up pretty quickly on looking at whatever that was. And they're both going to go back to just peeping. So that's probably a mansion guard outfit now. No one over there is paying enough attention to us, so excellent. One of our targets is close by now, so do we snipe or do we poison? Or do we do both? We could do both. That's an option. Yeah, there's enforcers everywhere for this outfit. I think someone has just spotted those mansion guards that I took out. I had a feeling they were going to,
Oh, I love this photo.
but it's fine.
Rico and the hippo when he took his first steps in the pen.
Can't believe it.
So there's our map.
Not to mention the fact that Rico still visits him. He usually loses interest in things so quickly.
I think it's a trap.
And there's Rico as well. Very well. So is anyone really watching us? I feel like the answer's no. If the answer is yes, then things could go horribly wrong if we were to get caught. So maybe we just don't risk it. Kind of worried about that pink shirt guy in the distance there, but now he's bugging off. That guy is probably not facing the right way. Yeah, we got away with it. I like a nice risky seeker every now and again. You're going to go to a bathroom. Now, there is that guy out there, though. But he's not really looking at us. I don't think that guy can see into this room. And now he's walking away anyway. So let's pop that guy in the ass. I believe that maid heard that and is going to investigate. So we'll leave before she spots the fatal prolapse that's taken place. And we'll head down into the basement. Yep, body found. No, that guy's an enforcer. His friend isn't. Yeah, pick him up. He's picking him up. Bam. Good, that's a fairly reliable way of flashing people then, on top of the phone. Little flashy in crates as well sometimes shows up, which helps. But regular flash grenades just don't seem to work half the time. It's quite annoying. So what are we going to do to get downstairs? Potentially just blast that door open. There are people out there looking for trouble though. Is there a crate in this room? There is. But everyone may have got over that flash. So... good? Yeah, you go back that way. We'll come in here. We are trespassing. There could be cameras. But we can take that elite guard outfit for the second time this video. I always get lost down here, so we're going right and into the main submarine dock. Probably want an outfit of some sort. Maybe instead of using this monkey that's in front of us,
Holy
we do that. Is that going to draw your attention to that spot?
man. Alright, there's a hard-ass criminal out there.
No,
We
it was
need to
close enough that
apprehend him.
it actually alerted you, so you're going to come around this way and look for me, perhaps? I'm just wondering if you're out of sight of everyone else. Maybe you are. Maybe I've drawn you far enough out of sight that we can sneak over and whip your outfit. It's probable someone will find him, but we won't be near the scene of the crime at that point. And there's our man. He is another soldier. Just roaming, doing his thing. But he heard that. Did anyone else hear that?
Hey, step back. Let me deal with this, okay?
Yeah, you deal with it. You're a guard. You're a trained professional. Lovely. Yeah, things are going okay. We found a route that's allowing us out of this place. And into the bar. Hello friends, don't mind me. I'm one of you. Now it's just a short hop to a boat home. Well, there's also a courier here. Once again, I didn't bring a camera.
Who's breaking the stop?
I did bring a pool ball.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now we could open that door to get to the boat, but that would make it crazily obvious to everyone that there's an unconscious man there. So let's do it this way. And off we go. Two perfects. Things are looking good for PsyOps so far. Don't get caught on camera, destroy surveillance recorder. On Haven, that's easy. Poison target, that should be fine. Sniper kill epic again. We can certainly do that. Neutralise the lookout should also be perfectly doable though. And if we end up in a situation where we accidentally run around a corner and we're face to face our target, we don't want to be just pulling out a sniper rifle, so maybe we go for neutralise the lookout. We can always do it after we've taken care of the target as well. And it gives us more freedom in how we do what we do. What are we doing? We're taking out an allergic bookworm who has secret meetings, hat, blonde hair, glasses and earrings, but no necklace. Should be just fine. Don't really need that much in the way of gear. We've got our seeker. We could bring our other seeker, and then we've got 4 darts, and that's enough to take out all 4 of the targets. We've even got space for a karma in case we do come across any more couriers. Lovely. It is nighttime, Haven. I mean, there's a 50% chance it was going to be, because there are only 2 Havens available. But even though there's more lights now on Haven, I am still kind of inclined to take off nighttime Haven just because I really like the look of daytime. So this man, he's blonde, glasses, hat. Can't quite see an earring on this side, but he's reading a book. That's all promising. If it wasn't for you,
Nice outfit.
thanks, I'd put a sneaky seeker into him right away.
Sir, please don't enter. Miss Petrova sets up the spa appointments.
Yeah.
Please talk to her first.
Alright, chill. I'm just standing here. I'm admiring your fruit display. And taking an apple. So where are we going, my friend? We're looking at a poster. It's Cuban night. Hooray. He's sneezing. This guy is almost certainly the one. Just haven't seen that earring yet. Oh, there's a courier. Good. You're going to come into the light so I can get a good look at you, my friend. Oh, that's an earring. This guy's got to be the one. He's coming down this way, where I don't believe any guards or anyone would notice if we were to give him a seeker.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I don't think this is good at all.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's confirmed exactly who you are. Nice and easy. We'll even treat ourselves. Give him a little bog wash. Yes, it takes extra time. But why not? It's all good, clean fun. Unless you're that guy. So we just need to find a lookout now, really, because taking out cameras is no bother. If we make our way towards the cameras, we're bound to stumble upon a lookout on the way, right? So there's another target there, over by the villa. That's interesting to note. There could be lookouts in the villa. There's nothing stopping us from taking a Villa Guard outfit, but we don't need to. We can just hop over here. Find our camera device. And leave our man unbonked today. Largely when you're playing PSYOPs, it's great to have don't get caught on camera and destroy surveillance recorder together, because if you take out the recorder you automatically get don't get caught on camera, really. But because I've got the mod on, which means different camera boxes are connected to different recorders, it's not a guaranteed 2-for-1 for me. So we'll still have to be careful. Still have to look out for some cameras around the place. Good thing about the Karma and couriers, it will look to everyone as though she's just fainted. And it won't cause a huge amount of panic as long as we're not seen doing the actual shooting.
Oh.
So we'll just wait until no one's paying much attention to us. Which might be now, actually. And down she goes. She'll get revived, but she won't pick up her money. So we'll just let her get found while we look around for a lookout still. Shouldn't be that hard to find the buggers. We'll get the little pop-up saying lookout nearby when we get close enough. And we are in our suit, so pretty much anyone who's enforcing us is a lookout. Okay, so a body was found, but there was no panic at all. So it's safe to assume that she's back on her feet at this stage. You can do it with a banana as well, you don't need the Karma. But Karma does make the job nice and easy.
Yeah, keep it real.
And yeah, we'll just help ourselves to some mercies. More syndicate peeps wandering around this area, so
Yeah,
that's
hey, bro.
suggesting there should be lookouts around. As it turns out, I could have easily taken Sniper. I should have considered the fact that Poison Target and Sniper would have worked well together, because you poison them, they go to a toilet, and then you just shoot them in the butt like I did last map. Instead, here I am running around like a chump looking for lookouts, of which there probably aren't many, because it's a very early level syndicate. So, yeah, well done me. Big brain players. So there's one by the security outpost at the moment. One individual, that is. Does that mean lookouts are in that direction? Maybe we are going to have to bonk that one villa guard. Oh no, there we go. Are you a lookout? Yeah, you are.
Why can't I find them, please?
So how do we take you out all quiet like?
It's hard to forget.
We might have got lucky taking out the
Kept reminding me about them.
courier without getting spotted, you know. So this spot's quiet, right? No one will notice if I bring out a seeker. Good. We could have just shot him in the head, but that would cause a bit of panic. Because this method should not. So let's treat ourselves again. Perfect. Another level successfully dealt with. And another vendor over here somewhere. Supplier, that's the word. Why did I call him a vendor? Too much Baldur's Gate, maybe?
Yes.
I mean, get back our little flashy robot. That's great. We'll buy that crappy SMG, just to get rid, and that crappy pistol. We've even got enough to buy the splitter cookery. So why not?
Thank you. You know where I am if you need anything else.
And it's a short hop back to our boat. On all the levels, this is probably my most used exit point, I feel. I seem to come to this exit point a hell of a lot. Possibly because we've often got that supplier there, so a quick supplier then exit combo at the end of a level is a regular thing. What common prize awaits us? It's another pistol that's pretty poor. But it's covert at least, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And we'll get a concussion rubber ducky. We've got many common things left to get. There's a few here and there. Very well. But for now we worry more about where we're going for PsyOps 2. It's the Codebreaker again. He's already been replaced with a new Codebreaker. And this one is either in Colorado, Haven, Sapienza or Miami. Why is it giving us 2 repeat maps already? I'm going to do something I don't normally do at this point and quit and reload, see if we can get different maps. It's not because of Colorado, it's just because of bloody Haven and Sapienza showing up again. Okay, now it's the programmer that we're after. And they're in Bangkok, Hawke's Bay, Hokkaido and Marrakesh. That's better. So Marrakesh is our alerted map. As for the others, Bangkok, Hokkaido, Hawke's Bay. I feel like we've already got pretty much a video's worth of stuff, so we'll do the smallest map first to get rid. Hawke's Bay, 1 target, 1 safe, 1 supplier, 1 disguise, surveillance recorder and camera. We know how to deal with the cameras on Hawke's Bay, and there's only pretty much 1 disguise available a lot of the time. Silence pistol epic seems like a smart choice. We're pretty much free to do what we want in any way that we choose to do it. I do like the freedom that PsyOps offers you. I wonder if this is going to be Hawke's Bay or if it's going to be Hantu. I've not seen Hantu in quite some time. It is Hawke's Bay, very well. It's night time, which means I think it'll be nightcall. Which means even if we get a guard outfit, it's going to be very much enforced. We're after Mark Chase. On the roof? Okay. There he is. He's coming towards us. So if it wasn't for the surveillance recorder, we could pretty much just bip him. And job would be a good one. Yeah, locate the exit. But we do want that surveillance recorder. So what's the plan? I suppose the plan is to get a disguise without getting into too much trouble. Body's been found. Understandable.
We may have a fatality here. I'm getting a better look.
Yeah, you've got a fatality. You could potentially take that guy out as well. But that one's just for the funsies, really. Now, this guy here. What if we were to flip a coin? He's going to go and have a look at that in those bushes. His friend isn't... No, his friend's also going to those bushes. Okay. I didn't realise his friend was going to walk through those bushes. I thought it was being clever and get myself an outfit that was on a body no one would find. But perhaps his friend is going to come back and find this body momentarily. Yeah, seems like body has been found. I guess maybe it was found on camera, actually, because there is a camera up there. But we weren't found on camera, so that's good. So we could just stand here and plink a few dudes, maybe. Or we could just go somewhere else. There is no point in staying in that high heat area when we could be over here somewhere. I think that guy's come down from upstairs because he found he was on camera duty. So we don't need to really worry about getting caught on camera, given as we are taking down the recorder, but it's probably smart to stay out of trouble. Where's that guy questioning things? I don't like that question mark. Yeah, on Nightfall there are enforcers everywhere for this outfit. So having it doesn't really help us all that much. I mean, it buys us some time. If someone sees us, they're just going to be suspicious rather than immediately hostile. And these two lads... Okay, these two lads aren't immediately hostile, so that's great. And so we're up. Alma is not yet in her bed. She will come up at some point. The map does evolve like that. Oh, there she is, I think. So she is going to come in, and this room might become suspicious for guards to be in. And she's definitely an enforcer for us anyway, so... Is she going to come into the bathroom like she normally would? And there's Orson. Yeah, maybe we don't want to be in here right now. Maybe we'll let them go to bed, and then we'll worry about the safe. The fact that they're up here, though, means they're not in here. So we should be able to deal with the recorder. Excellent. Get some frag grenades for our troubles. Pretty sure we've got all this kit back at base already. But it can't hurt. So we can't get caught on camera now, because that is the only surveillance device on this version of the map. So now it's just a case of robbing the safe. Close the window blinds. That's probably smart. Given us we've just iced a dude. There's safe item the first. They're doing their thing in the bathroom.
Say what?
I said, when are you shipping out again?
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
potentially.
supposed to rendezvous with
We could deal with these two
Team
now because
Riga, like
she can't
5
see.
days from now. I've got no idea what the mission is.
The mirror's all misted up.
Like,
He's just showering, so there we go. And now we're free to rob the safe at our leisure. Grab the car keys as well. And then where is our third safe clue? Pretty sure no one's coming up here. But shall we chuck Sean 2 in a cupboard just to be on the safe side? And Alma as well. I mean, if anyone is coming up, we've just like shot a bodyguard and left him sat in his seat. So the heat will be on. Is that what we're looking for? Could well be. Grand. It's always tense, this Nightfall version. With the enforcers everywhere. But I think we might be getting away with it. We should be able to shimmy down that same pipe that we came up without too much bother. That guy though, he's just left the garage door open where there's scenes of a heinous crime. Just want a bit of fresh air. It's like, shut the door behind you, bruv. So, we are hostile when we're there, but then as soon as we get on the pipe, we're not. And that's all the time we needed. Wonderful. Now we can drive away. So that's a pretty good start, isn't it? 4 perfect runs in a row. It's looking like Psyops could do pretty well in our overall rankings, but we can't say for sure until we've gone through the whole thing. So hopefully I will see you next time, and we'll continue to do that. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.